Hello everyone, I am Sacred and thank you for joining me in Iron Curtain Pax Sovietica, where we are going to start a new series as the Republic of French. Well, if you are asking yourself why, let's firstly I'm gonna play it on regular with Alman modes, everything here is normal and the random focuses, but I think this doesn't affect anything either. So anyways, let's go ahead and play as France. Why as France? Because we're gonna start. Well, let's have some fun as France. Just try to disrupt the world order, maybe. I got comments requesting me playing as various countries, and they were all different. So then I thought, why not take a look to France? Yeah, we know how to play already. Alright, so let me explain though. If you're asking yourself, alright, why is Sacred not continuing the old episode, the old series as the Soviet Union, which I really loved as well. It was great fun. We were so OP and we could easily defeat NATO. You know that as well. Our industry was more than 3 times stronger than the American one by far. The reason for that is fairly simple. There were problems with the mod developers. I don't know what really happened. I cannot judge that, but things become really complicated. And then the main developer signed a letter of resignation. Yeah, because the others apparently did something, like created a new mod without his consent. He stated it. You can view it in the workshop. It's called Letter of Resignation, the Iron Curtain. Yeah, therefore I'm not able to continue the episode, this series as the Soviet Union. Now, yeah, therefore I decided, well, that's really OP, it was fun, but it's perhaps time for something else. Therefore I decided that we should perhaps play as France with the updated version of the Iron War. Yeah, Iron War, of course, Iron War, did you hear of the Iron War? Of the Cold War Iron Curtain mods. I'm just getting some basic stuff here, we can see the transistors, oh, that's just 1%, no, that's not worth the research on by far. It's just the M46 pattern. Factories. Alright. Oh, let's get some. We have so many tracks here, you can see. The John of a Russian Soldier. So many different songs. Just do a shuffle. What? Okay, let's upgrade light tanks. 3 military vehicles too. You may have noticed we start off in a civil war. Yeah. It's not a civil war, god damn it. It's simply not civil war. Let's first fix our political issues. It's simply we are fighting against the Indo-Chinese here. So what I did is I'm shipping my troops. Now I'm shipping my troops over to the Indo-Chinese theater, and my goal will be to crush the Vietnamese. Right. I don't know what it looks quite weird, the borders. Alright, they are rebelling in the south as well. Well, let's try to get rid of them quick. Get rid of them here. Yeah, I have to evacuate them. Evacuate, come on. Alright, they can't hold out, so we're gonna simply, yeah, tell them to go away. Alright. It's just a tactical retreat. Alright, now with these 11 divisions we shall establish a fall-like line. Fall-like line, let's see, on sort of terrain in these provinces. I hope it's not too far away. Yep, I am risking the loss of some provinces, I know, but that is, well, required to obtain full victory. Alright, just tell them to become active here. Strategic bombing and air supremacy, basically everything that they can do. So we have air supremacy there. Alright, we are winning that, so we can simply unassign them, assign them a few more divisions just to crush them. There we go, aggressively, so we can reassign them later quick. Now I can combine these for line. Alright, here. So they got some time to retreat and establish a strong fallback line. We're gonna hold this line. We are not gonna conduct any offensive operations until the reinforcement from the mainland arrives. They are in the Mediterranean already, as you can see. Alright, we shouldn't fly maybe on speed 5. That's too much. That's outdated. We need 3 oil. Let's get it from the... From whom? Can we get it from our allies? Puppets? No, we have... Well, we have such a vast colonial empire, but we don't have a single puppet who actually produces oil. Or whatever. Alright. Oh yeah, one thing which I wanted to tell you is that just like look at notice, Vietnam. Despite them being so small, they have 15 civilian and 9 military factories, while the North has 8 military and 14 civilian. Well, this doesn't make any sense, since they have combined more civilian factories than the United Kingdom. And this certainly shouldn't be the case. I think we can all agree on that. So, yeah, this is something we fixed. Also, I don't know why. We should have, I mean, some generals, but we don't have any generals at all. So we have to recruit them. So I don't know why. I cannot tell you why they didn't include any generals for the French. But well, yeah, it's the case. I don't know why. Alright, just advance a bit. Alright, no, don't advance, we don't want to conduct any offensive operations, I stated. Oleg line will be this line. Alright, not going any further, letting them capture these territories. Having them rejoice their temporary victory. Also, there is the Republic of Indonesia fighting the Islamic State of Indonesia and the Dutch East Indies. There is a brutal civil war basically ongoing. Let's see who's gonna win it. Historically, you know, Indonesia won it. Let's see if, yeah, they conquered some Dutch areas of resistance. I think that they are most likely going to win. Also, I might have not told you yet, but my goal is actually to ensure that all of our colonies will stay firmly under our control. Yes, every colony should stay under our command. I'm not gonna let them grant any independence. Well, if required, we'll even use brute force for that. Alright, our forces are on the way. Right now I can assign them a front line. There we go. These ones, so we have 25 divisions. They have quite a strong force with nearly 210,000, and their industry is, they have 20 to 30 divisions. With the arrival of our units, we will have a quick victory that is, it shall be assured to you. They are still arriving, we are holding up the line. They are just capturing the last remnants of the French protectorate of Bawask. I don't think they will be able to penetrate the front line, so that should be good for us. Indonesia is doing quite fine down there. Right, I think if I may conduct the offensive operation now, we may have good chances. The front line isn't so broad, so you know what, let's risk it. There we go. And start offensive operation, at least for a bit. If it starts going bad, then we're simply gonna stop it. It's going quite nicely. You see, the AI isn't really able to concentrate their forces. I don't know why we lost that, so we recapture it. Alright, we made a major breakthrough. There we go, the French are recapturing their territory. That's glorious. Alright, march to Sao Bang, to their capital or whatever that is. I shall assign an aggressive battle stance to my troops.
Attention.
Well, where are the units? Yeah, there we can see the weakness of the AI once more. Oh yeah, you saw it already, probably we are playing with armament mode enabled. If we capture Sao Bang, they should surrender. Hanoi is ours. Well, this is easier than I expected, to be honest. Why easier than I expected that to be? I don't think we even need our divisions which freshly arrived from the mainland to be deployed there. But the resistance is differing that area. Let's simply encircle them. Yep, encircling them. The majority of the army is actually in this sector. here in colonial Laos, which should not be the case normally. So, once more, AI behavior. Anyways, let's go ahead and get truth and the reconciliation. German occupation has left a big scar in our country. We shall heal it. With our guns. Alright, I think, yeah, you still see they have a considerably strong army, but we can simply just capture their capital here, encircling them, not giving them any terrain to maneuver. While we still have offensive operations there, they lost 177,000 troops. So, yes, the Indochinese War is won to the favor of France, believe it or not. Yeah, I could basically give that to the Empire of Dynam, but why should I? I'm gonna simply annex it fully. Getting some nice factories there. Direct rule. Yep. 4 coal plants, 3 civilian factories, and 2 military factories. There we go. The Vietnamese civil war is herefore hopefully avoided completely and entirely. We have quite a strong army, so I'm quite sure we have to use it somehow. We cannot declare war, so we have to change our ideology. I'm thinking on getting Maurice Thorez on rule France. So therefore we have to become communists and join the Comintern. Many of you wanted that I should play a communist nation, be a part of the Comintern. It was Poland or Yugoslavia. Therefore I shall partly execute your wish, and therefore, yep, become these communists as France. Let's see what we need: APC and anti-tank MBT so much. Let's produce MBTs. Advanced medium tank. Here we need anti-tank. What else? We also need self-propelled artillery. We also need APCs. Armored personnel carrier. Where is it? Is light mechanized? Yep, it's alright. Simply have to do it like that. Alright, there we go. Excuse me there. What will be our next goal after we become communist? Well, we could... There goes the unification. And who won? There's no event about who winning the civil war, but clearly the Republic of Indonesia won it. Indonesia is independent. The Dutch lost their colonial empire. Poor them. Well, Thailand will be quite easy to take out, but I think I will actually gamble on a bigger target there. I will go ahead, concentrate my units against the Spanish. The Spanish have 13 to 30 divisions, we have 50 plus our colonial divisions, so I think this will be a safe undergoing, you could presume. So let's get a new commander and promote him. Promote him. There we go. General, but now it's Field Marshal. He will the offensive doctrine. Oh, it should be aggressive assaulter. Whatever, no problem. Side him. End of the Berlin airlift. Let's hope that the peace lasts. Whatever. And assign 8 armies that will be sent to the Spanish border. No focus sets. Let's see. Wait. Reconstruction. We sadly cannot get the Marshall Plan, which would be a nice boost, but you know, we don't need it. We don't need it. It would be really a nice boost without a doubt. So we cannot actually end the reconstruction. We may just pass the focuses, I think. Therefore, I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, this is a really powerful modifier. Wow, 20% factory output, 20% construction speed. 1 research slot, but that we have to not become Marxist-Leninist. Wait, I may rethink a bit. Is there anything else which we can do? Let's just get reconstruction. Let's see our possible options. Let's first get partial mobilization, without a doubt. Let's get more civilian factories. I mean, more spy factories. Hahaha, yep. More spy factories here. It's like 2 more. So what could we do? Which? Let's see. We could get centrism. No. In order to become aggressive, you're fascist. Well, I mean, yeah, pan-Arabist, of course. So this, we could go fascist, but no. Like France didn't. No, we won't go fascist with France. The only way is simply we have to take the hit, and we will be simply unable to get this awesome, the glorious 30s boost. It would be a magnificent boost for us, but sadly we'll have to avoid that because we cannot get American aid. Yeah, I think, yeah, we'll still stick loyal to the path of, well, of being a communist. But I think that's what we will do. Well, I'm really thrilled to see Pusai when our colonies, if our colonies are actually this time going to declare their very own independence. So we are getting self-propelled artillery, let's like get 2 of that each. Maximizing it there. Come on, really, we need 2 rubber. The French Empire doesn't have any rubber. That seems like a bad joke if you ask me. Yeah, I don't know why. Oh yeah, the French Protectorate of Cambodia has rubber. Okay, let's try it with them. Not 32. Okay, we can try 32. It's fine. So Cambodian industry is being boosted considerably. Well, we won't let independence. Yeah, just look there. Right over there, 50 military and 26 civilian factories. I'm playing with the puppets interaction focus. By the way, it's a nice mod where you can have various options on your puppets, like change their ideologies, do other things, etc., etc. Let's first go ahead and side with the communists. To preserve French interests, we should become a People's Republic, and I am not going to liberate Indochina, and I am not going to decolonize North Africa. This will not happen. And you know, the Soviet Union, they were a union of many independent, per se, Soviet republics. Instead of Soviet republics, this will be, how should we call them? The French republics? Yeah, let's just call them French Socialist Republics. United French Socialist Republics. Yep, this sounds quite good, doesn't it? United French Socialist Republics. And my focus will be to make the French army one of the best armies, swift, fastest, and mobile armies in the world. Let's just get rid of our planes here. Alright. 3 dockyards. Just get what? I guess let's get Saint Louis class. Let's see what is up to date. Naval-wise. Yeah, let's get the Saint Louis class light cruisers. It's just really expensive. We can anyways just get 1.46 per year, so it's like nothing anyways. And obviously we need more oil. It's quite a shame that none of our puppets produce oil. That's simply how it was, I guess. And we have enough of that, the cabinet. Let's go ahead and actually get... No, we will become communists already. Now you see, after 2 more days, side with the communists. Now the Marxist-Leninist party has become the dominant party, led by Maurice Thorez. Parti Communiste Français. I'm just gonna go ahead, get actually the silent workhorse there. Cabinet to get more political power. Alright, we won't align with Moscow yet. What we will do is we're gonna go ahead and rebuild our industries. This also means that we can finally start justifying on Spanish states. Well, they will have time to invest, so this time we'll have to prepare. I mean, this time we'll have to prepare our battle plan. It's like that. The second army will simply go ahead, capture the northern part of Spain, make halt around at these provinces, while our first army will capture Madrid and advance into the Sparts. I think by that point Spain should have surrendered and they should have capitulated. We have a war goal against the Sub-Protectorate. What really? They refused. Oh yeah, Andorra accepted to get annexed, but the Sub-Protectorate didn't accept to get annexed. yeah, I mean, I can't really go ahead and declare war on them because they are my puppets, so come on, it doesn't make any sense. They should have accepted this. Well, whatever. If Andorra, but they kind of didn't really care that much about that at this stage. Okay, 3 civilian factories. It will be more military factories for us. Perhaps should we get... well, we have quite many resources in the Alps, so let's improve our... oh no, what? We have so much in here, in Rhön. Yep, let's improve our infrastructure. It's cost 6,000 though. And never mind, I'm just gonna build factories. There are factories here. Right. Now here's a German music. A German recorded music in the background, quite interesting. Right, let's get our air force ready at Aquitaine. It's a tactical bomber we have. First gen supremacy fighter. Yeah. And first gen Motorola fighter. There we go. You have to reallocate him. Okay. Oh, I didn't read that. It's just, you know, a tendency just to click things away. Alright, these air cobras, they will go into southern France. You just go into there. Alright, come on, what can't you understand of moving? Alright. Our air force is ready, our navy. Marine Nationale is also ready there. Let's just dominate the waters here. Let's see, the Spanish navy has 32 to 35 ships. We should dominate them easily, providing us with vital support. Let's go ahead, search and destroy. Yeah, Bay of Biscay and in the Iberian coast. Let's just say Bay of Biscay for now. Actually, can we go into all of these 3 provinces? I should destroy? Yep, we can. Alright, if we see the French navy, we're gonna take it out. Research slots. Shall we get helicopter? We have a nice air force already. And I'm actually not decisive here. Let's get the Inf-37 button. Alright, justify war girl. They are fascists, so they'll probably have no help there. Oh yeah, we should have some troops here. Oh, yep, here. Get the units of French West Africa and French Equatorial Africa. Because probably the colonies will also do some rebellions. We have 6 mechanized cavalry into the direct border. Mechanized cavalry. Sent 2 of the provinces. These also into this province and into this one. But while they are moving out, let's invest in the civilian sector. We should just make our civilian factories whatever recover. Yep. But do we have rationing? Oh yeah, I should get rid of rationing. Come on, it's 1950 and we still have rationing. Well, was it really the case like that? Doesn't make any sense. Let's get more civilian factories here. More civilian factories. Right. MBT1 we can get. Let's also get better infantry equipment as well as what's new? I think is anti-tank new? No, we have anti-tank. Anti-air 2. Anti-air is new. Right, there we go. Well, also please let me know if you like this. Or if you would have loved to see me playing it in another country. Probably some of you are asking themselves why is Sacred not making that many videos. Well, I simply don't have the time. I'm really insanely busy. I can barely make 1 video per day. I mean per day would be nice, per week. That's the case. Alright, we are justifying against spying. You know, justifications normally take ages, therefore I have a mod which increases it a bit. So that's the case. Yep, it's just be increased. The speed. I think this war isn't gonna be that easy. Maybe. Maybe not. Get their supremacy. Into their sector. You into their sector. should get complete air spares. We should dominate the Spanish. Well, I don't know why they are moving away with their units. That's not a good idea, Spy. Not really. Considering that I have my entire army. There are probably 400,000 troops massed along the Spanish border. You know what? I'm gonna execute this very aggressively. Yep. Very, very aggressively. Why are you moving out there? Come on, like, why did you just set the move out? Whatever. It's finished and there are not any enemy troops. Like, where did I just decide to go? Whatever. Alright, just... Should I call them? Yeah. Why is there no call all button, please? Let's call all so we can use their units. Alright, 457 against 200,000. Well, this, come on, you can't really say that this is a war, is it? It's not really. We are just, I mean, marching through Spain with our units, like having a vacation trip to Spain, you could say. I know they call Spanish Equatorial Guinea. What should we do now? Oh no. Where is Equatorial Guinea? Let's see. Where? Oh well, there is Spanish Equatorial Guinea. Okay, let's capture that province. Why are they getting so many units so quick? Okay, that is threatening. I think they're getting it so they can declare their war of independence at one point, I think. Yeah, let's first end rationing. The Spanish state has called in whom. I don't know why they are so hesitant with calling in their provinces. And why aren't you the arms? They already participated in all of them. Here's Spanish West Africa. Alright, advance into them, forcing their capitulation. There we go. Right, I'm gonna do this management later. You can just see our armies are just marching through Spain without any difficulties. Now they call it in the Riffian Empire. What is the Riffian Empire, please? I don't know. Don't ask me. Just capture them. Capture that. Let's go into there, get rid of that. Okay. Like well, at this point, Spain should have capitulated. Well, I'm thinking, should I annex a puppet or a thing that's directly annex them to make France really strong? It will be a socialist union under direct rule. You could see my projects like how the Soviet Union did it. You know, the Soviet Union, they were also quite centralized. You may see, yep, you may have an argument now, yep, but why do they have so many socialist republics here? Well, you see, they have not really any strength. They are basically tightly integrated into the Soviet structure. You see, they have all of the factories, and even the Soviet Union here is doing better than the Americans are. So, yep, world domination with the help of the Soviets should be quite easy. You see, we just lost 3,000 while the Spanish lost 73,000. Oh no, the Spanish are advancing. Let's simply go ahead. There we go. The war has ended against the Spanish state. We can only make demands against Spain. It will be a result of full annexation. Full annexation of Spain. There we go. We took 17 states and our industry got strengthened significantly. Yep, I remember. I could have actually puppeted them and integrated them later. But nope. Oh, let's make things only with annexing territories right now. Yeah. We are still fighting the Spanish colonies here. Some rebellious colonies are still resisting. Not giving in to yielding. Well, that is fine for us. It's fine for us, alright. There we go. The Riffian Empire will also be fully... Oh yeah, also there was no option to puppet them, by the way. I couldn't have puppeted them. So, let's see, no problem. Alright, we took these states there. Now there is the Sahwi Empire. We are also fighting against the Equatorial Guinean Empire. I don't know why they are resisting, but just... There we just have to invade Malabao. But there we go, Sahrawi Empire take all the states. Easy. Now it's just them there. We need to send our navy into there. Oh, we had a huge battle there, huge battle. We only lost planes, while the Spanish, we lost just one frigate and one destroyer, while the Spanish lost their entire fleet nearly. What? It was a defeat? It was a victory. Alright, a victory. But our navy is still strong as never before. Let's just send the entire Marine Nationale into the Gulf of Guinea, because why not? Research slot, really getting squad weapons, we have 123 factories, yay. So let's see, I told you I want to become very mobilized, so I'm gonna make a focus on mobilized equipment. Wait, why am I producing infantry weapons down below there? There's no need for that. Oh yeah, just upgrade them. Light tank, actually 4 light tanks, 4 flats. I also want planes. I'm not producing any planes, which is not acceptable. So what should I get? Planes. What is a good plane to produce? MV430. Let's just check their stats. That's I think easy to do. Yeah, alright. 24, 52, 24, 52, 6, 20, 40, 80. Okay, first gen weather, that's better, yep. So also get naval aircraft for carrier naval bomber. Carrier close jet support, just to fill our carriers up, but mainly we'll get this plane. Right. We did 18 oil. We'll get from the Soviets. Alright, you have to actually spare 3 and rubber. We get from the French Protectorate of Kampuchea. And they are our colonies, so they have to give it to us. They don't have another choice. Alright, let's invest in the military sector right now. And wow, I just see, I was recording for more than half an hour, so I should end the episode here with the successful conquest of Spain and of the successful, well, with keeping Vietnam united. We did quite well, to say the least. Therefore, I'm going to end the episode here. France is ruling directly over nearly 100 million people. Actually, let's see if we can even become a stronger industrial power than the United States. This is very ambitious, but with our wars and with my plans of keeping the colonies under my command, of integrating them into the French war structure, French political structure and French economical structure, it should be doable. Especially I will start with Vietnam. Because they have so many colonies there. I will start with Indochina because they shouldn't rebel. Then I'm gonna slowly but steadily integrate all of the French colonies into the French commune. It will be just a huge francophone empire, you could say. All of our subjects will be integrated one after one at one point. The big ones first, the small ones just last. Anyways, thank you all for watching me. Please be sure to comment, like and subscribe. It saved one day ago, that's fine for me. You know we are playing on Iron Man mode, so goodbye, have a nice day to you all, and goodbye.